these just stop oil protests in Wimbledon are absolutely disgusting. I absolutely have to stop because it's getting out of hand. I mean, all right, we get it. We get it. You have some earth-friendly, climate-friendly agenda that you're trying to push, apparently, right? But we don't care. Take it elsewhere. We're here to watch sport. We don't want idiots running on tennis fields throwing around orange bloody, what's it called? What is that called? Confetti during games. Like, how immature is that? What are you trying to prove? The clothes you're wearing, oil is used to manufacture them. What are you talking about? It's just become an absolute joke.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yes, you are right. I'm not sure, is immature the right word to describe it? So I just think they are directing their energy to the wrong situation. I mean, we saw Australian tennis player Daria Saville. She was mid-game when they ran onto the field and started throwing that confetti airborne, and the disdain on her face was obvious. And I think you're right, people don't want to mix and politicise sports, but for the people who are trying to make a name for themselves and politicise sport through the stopping of oil and through banners and alerting the politicians and the consumers, is that the right way to do it? I don't think it is, but they probably got their point across.
Did they? Is that going to increase people now to stop using oil?
No, I mean, personally, I think I agree with you. I think it is ridiculous to think that they could storm a field, at Wimbledon and make an impact. But they did make an impact. Whether that's right or wrong will be determined.
It's immature because that's not how adults act. We don't chuck tantrums every time we don't get what we want. It's a large part of the problem that we have today. When people don't get what they want, they go throw tantrums. Yeah. There's a way of doing things. There's a civil way. We live in 2023. The world's meant to have progressed and become this.
To be the devil's advocate, Ahmed, how should they do it?
Lobby government, like everybody else is doing with their own agendas. Look at The Voice. look at The Voice now.
Yeah, but the government is running an agenda with The Voice. If the government wants
the same, how did The Voice agenda get there?
Yeah, but if the government wants something done and achieved, they use mainstream media and sport to push their agenda. But if you look at the reverse and they say society wants to oppose this or do that, well, the voice is then taken away.
Go back one step. How did the conversation come up?
I don't know how it emanated, because it certainly wasn't through the Aboriginal community.
It's that union boss, one of their colleagues, who started this whole thing, who's been pushing for it for years. So anyway, we're not going to get into this. Moral of the story is, you want your point across, go and do it like how everybody else does it. You lobby government, you push, you work. Things don't change overnight. Convince people. Tell us why we should stop using oil. Not because you're having a tantrum and you think it's the right way to do things.
Yeah, look, I agree. And the other thing is, this stopping oil, I think in terms of they want to turn the world into a electric zone, they don't know what they're actually talking about. Stopping oil is actually stopping the progress of the economy in the world.
100%. There's many factors that contribute to the use of oil in our societies that people are not even aware of.
Yeah, exactly. And they're using climate change to push this agenda, and they don't know what they're pushing. Climate change is a hoax which was introduced some 30 to 40 years ago by Al Gore, who nearly became the president of the United States. Climate change, to me, is a rubbish agenda driven by the elites.
Thank you, Tony. Take care, everyone. We'll catch you all on the next episode of Raw Sports.